Mars Console Gamer. Hey, Crime Boss fans! There's a new update out for Crime Boss Rockay City on consoles and PC. Update 14 adds crossplay, AI improvements, and a new Rockay Rumble map. This update is around 20 gigabytes on consoles. Here are the March 11th patch notes. This update introduces crossplay between all platforms. You can customize this feature in the settings. Revamped AI bot functionality with a focus on bug fixes and more logical behavior. Rockay Rumble gets a new layout in honor of the new lunar year. Enjoy the new map and higher difficulty. Earning respect in the campaign is now better visualized and rewarded with boss points during your campaign run. Finishing the campaign will be rewarded with money in co-op play for both successful and unsuccessful runs. Network status indicator added in missions in multiplayer. Updates. Added a new Rockay Rumble variant celebrating the new lunar year. In Gold Cup, players can now deliver all the loot into the third truck while playing the mission in stealth. Inverted order of weapon scrolling. Added option to choose the weapon scrolling order. Added a few new mission bonus objectives. Team composition bonus objective in the campaign. Kill at least X enemies gangsters bonus objective, where appropriate. Enabled all 6 eligible mission variants for the Armored Convoy mission in the Hauling Ash Urban Legend, instead of the previous count of 1. The progression screen now groups melee weapons into categories. The progression screen now displays all tiers of a perk together. Bot improvements significantly improved behavior of bots. They should care about surviving more. Bots have improved perception of nearby enemies. Bot behavior in stealth should improve while following the player. Improved ability to automatically deliver loot to designated areas. Increased weapon ranges for Shielder, Shock Trooper, and Heavy. Ranger now has the Gun Nut perk instead of Ghost. Weapon updates. Desert Eagle is slightly stronger. Urban Striker damage was increased by plus 5%. Tweaked reload speeds. Tactical reload, reload with ammo remaining, is faster than empty ammo reload, especially for SMGs. Perks and equipment. Sturdy perk level 2 and 3 have a slightly bigger bonus now, increased by plus 2%, 4%. The medic perk has a greater bonus when the owner is being revived. Change the description of the Vigor, health regeneration perk to clarify its effect. Earning respect in the campaign is now more prominently displayed and awards boss points. Respect tiers have been renamed as part of this change. Earning respect now refreshes the black market, characters and soldiers for hire, and the available money-making missions. Finishing campaign runs, both succeeding and failing, will now award money in multiplayer. The end sequence has been reordered as part of this change. Baker will now start the campaign equipped with Baker's Bearslayer secondary weapon for the owners of the Baker's Bundle DLC. Escaping the sheriff after maxing out the investigation yields a slightly higher score and rewards than dying in the mission. The campaign's Hire Soldiers screen will now accurately display the maximum number of soldiers you can hire during the day, not only those you can currently afford. Increase the reward from the King's Crypt Gold Cup mission. Campaign final grade now slightly improves with difficulty. Overhauled the random event, offering new characters for hire to make it more viable. The option is now cheaper. The characters are displayed in the preview and may come at a higher level or with better weapons than usual. Added an opening choice cutscene to the Strong Arm Dollar Dragon for money. The planning cost of Weaken Gang missions has been lowered overall. The planning cost of a Weaken Gang mission that results in the capture of multiple turfs is higher than in the case of capturing only one. Its difficulty as well. Turf War reward weapons may now also be rare, blue. Improved the +1 boss bonus description to give a better idea about its progression. The stash tutorial now appears when visiting the stash screen for the first time, not when running low on funds. Fixes. Enemies and civilians should no longer trigger alarm or suspicion based on a throwable being used. This sometimes manifested as enemies or civilians seeing zip-tied or deceased enemies through walls or in other unexpected places. Fixed various instances when the displayed expected value of missions wasn't accurate and the actual earnings fell outside that range. The Pay with Luxuries option of buying trucks in the Gold Cup plotline now properly subtracts luxuries not cash. Prevented some cases in which a new big heist plotline would not start for several days after wrapping up the last one. Fixed various issues with truce. Attacking but failing still ends the truce. Breaking a truce with someone breaks the truce with everybody. Fixed a case when dismissed character would fire the first person from the list instead of the selected character. Gang hostile relationship takes precedence over unfriendly. Roidiac Jupiter and Jupiter shouldn't be encountered in the team at the same time anymore. Character names should no longer be displayed in cutscenes when they don't say anything. Prevented several instances of overlapping pop-ups in the campaign. The Disrupt Cons activity mission incorrectly mentioned vehicles. The Gold Cup plotline and Strong-Arm Dollar Dragon for money are now mutually exclusive because one rewards the player with a truce and the other requires no truce. That caused issues when both were started simultaneously. Hiring Army is now enabled in the Dragon Dog standalone plotline. Items recently unlocked via the progression magazines now correctly appear in the campaign's black market. The first day goal in the campaign's first run now ends immediately on day 2, not after seeing all pending tutorials. Special loot notifications, i.e. artifacts and paintings in Dragon Dogs, are now correctly aggregated to avoid a flood of notifications after certain missions. The day summary board should now be visible during players' first campaign run. Fixed a few cases of overlapping tutorial pop-ups with other elements. Weapon skin generation setting in the campaign, if disabled, should now correctly prevent skins from being applied to new Turf War reward weapons and the loadout of generic characters for hire. Clients were sometimes unable to deposit pocket loot into the van in specific cases. Fixed multiple issues with Subdue not working as intended. Rare case where player icons appeared corrupted for some clients in 4-player co-op games. Money Train. Loot bags incorrectly replicated for clients after joining in progress. Bots could get stuck inside armored vans while looting. SPX Grenade. Wrong crosshair displayed after reloading until switching weapons or fire mode. Micro SMG Gal and STG-51 incorrectly shared the same ammo pool. Urban Legends. Invite button incorrectly available during active gameplay. Steam Deck. Touching non-interactive areas could cause loss of input focus. Subduing a guard behind another guard could break the subdue action. Minigunners sometimes stopped reacting in the final con Turf War. Main menu. Incorrect background loaded first on fresh saves if DLC was enabled. Zipline. Pressing E mid-ride caused animation issues. Clients did not see the distraction magazine effect above guards' police heads. Shields did not display hit marks when shot with penetrating weapons. Several typos. Bank Moneymaker, Chopper Bags. If you switched characters, the mission ended. Fixed various crashes. That's it for this update. Have fun playing Crime Boss Rockay City. Thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for more updates on games, gameplay of new and older releases, console hardware, and various art.